Hello guys, welcome back. This is funny now. It wasn't funny before. I was almost in hysterics and having a panic attack before. I went in to meditate and I've been still trying to figure out who God was. And I got an answer last night and I wasn't very happy with the answer. And I actually got a couple different answers, so I wasn't sure what that meant. And I got an answer today and I ended up working with Lucifer today, okay? And I said, I'm sorry, I love you and you're trying your very best, but honestly, just all the events, I'm getting to see my old faith crumble anyhow because I was brought up Roman Catholic, and we were always taught that if anything bad ever happened, God would just snap his fingers and angels and help would be there that fast. I said, I'm seeing my faith crumble, and you're here? you know? And it's funny now, I'm funny then. And God's not doing anything? And I want to go to the nearest church and just, jump in a bath of holy water. And Lucifer, trying to be helpful, I swear is trying to be helpful. He goes, well, you could do that, dear, but I don't think their church is open anymore. And I really lost it. And he's like, what? And Asmodeus is like, that was exactly the wrong thing to say. We'll find you holy water, sweetheart. We'll bless the bathtub. It's okay. And, Asmodeus is the one that has the compassion. He knows it's a hard deal being human, especially during rough times. And he knows we all have financial worries right now, and we're lying if we don't say we do. And we have health worries. And, even we believe in our gods. I believe we're all going to make it okay. We're still worried. We still get stresses. We still get worries. And, I'm a Gemini, so I find everything else to worry about because I do have anxiety and depression disorder. So I worry about everything else too, like every damn noise the fridge makes or every noise the house makes, or, and I'm like freaking out. And so Asmodeus and Mammon have been trying to peel me off the ceiling. Mammon saw me go into total guilt meltdown because those are gifts, by the way. The snow leopard is for Snowy and the fox is for Loki, obviously. And, he knows why I had a meltdown. He knows I felt, guilty because he's been lecturing me for 3 days straight on that bottle of Coke, and it was such a beautiful day. It was in the 60s today, guys. I wanted more than anything to go out and get a cheeseburger or go get a hot dog. Just was a beautiful day. Felt like hope was returning to the road, and I'm told no, and it was too much, and I had a breakdown. I told you guys, I would tell you the good and the bad and the ugly, and just like any other human, every so often I'm a toddler on the floor having a meltdown, having a good cry. And I don't think it actually came to tears because I usually don't physically cry if I don't have to, but believe me, the mental meltdown was there. And I think they realized they tried to go too far too fast because I'm already getting to see the old faith I was taught crumble anyways, especially, with Italy and especially with all the other stuff that's going on in the world. And humans, the best in humans is coming out, thankfully. But you're also starting to see the worst come out. So they knew it was maybe just a bit too much of a shock to the system to go, you know what today's a good day for? Let's destroy your old faith utterly and completely. I was like, no. Why? I like fairy tale God that fixed everything. I hate you. You're all evil. And, Asmodeus didn't take an insult because Asmodeus knows me by now. I think as Mammon was a bit surprised, and I don't think Balal cared for it much, but, the one that was really insulted was Lucifer. Satan doesn't give two shits. You say whatever you want, and Satan's like, mm-hmm. And it's just, it's a hell of a time, no pun intended, to have to go through all this adjustment. And I'm like, please do not drop some kind of satanic Christian bomb on me now because I think I would have a complete and utter meltdown and I would come on with like weird ass juggalo face paint. I'm like, please don't push me over the edge. So we're doing what we do. I mean, I'm open. I know there are probably, theistic Satanists in the idea of the Christian sense of Satan here, and I can see that, and I can see it as a valid way to work with them, but, I'm like, don't fucking push me anymore, I can't take it. But as you see, we got a lovely kitty, and we got a lovely fox, and, just try to remain calm. Don't listen to the panic mongers out there. A lot of these news stations are doing great jobs of passing on, factual news. And some are just finding doctors that I don't think they passed their medical exam, whatever the hell it's called. I don't think they did, because it could just be that our knowledge is growing so fast, but you don't have to be terrified of your mail, guys. You don't have to be terrified of getting deliveries. You don't, they're checking this with science. And they're saying it's a billion different factors. And like, if you live alone, you don't have to be cleaning like Adrian Monk every day. Just one good cleaning is fine. And you don't have to be terrified of getting packages or stuff like that. I did notice that, um, Material for the Blind stopped sending stuff. And of course, since they stopped sending stuff, they didn't send us something to tell us why. But I'm guessing because the packaging is plastic and they have more concern for, blind, maybe they thought we'd be more vulnerable, or just it being a plastic surface, it's a plastic box, they didn't want to take the risk. Whatever, it's kind of easier on me. There were less days of a week to get mail. So, it's just a thing that it's okay to have a panic. It's okay to have a meltdown. I think it's important to talk about, and it's okay to tell the demons, 2 or 3 days ago, I was trying to talk to angels and God and Jesus and everything, remember? And now all that's taken away from me, and you feel like half of your life is gone, and we're going through all this bullshit, and everybody's just standing around waiting to see if the government's going to do anything. And I said, it's too much. It's too much. I'm trying to push. I said, if you're putting me through all this other misery, I want to watch all the movies they won't let me watch. Like, Satan doesn't give two shits, but Mammon and Asmodeus take a lot of demon films, and it makes them really prickly. And I'm like, no, you're putting me through this. I want to see this. So we'll see. We'll see if I can, wage my existential crisis into getting to watch some horror movies I normally wouldn't be allowed to. I tried to watch Amityville Horror the other day, and since it was, I think they were showing Beelzebub, and I don't know how the hell he gets drugged into everything, but I got this firm no from Asmodeus. He wouldn't let me watch it. I get it. They don't like to be insulted and talked about, and they don't do that shit. But at the same time, I'm like, you owe me, man. You're upsetting me. You owe me. But we're doing what everybody else has to do. We're staying in. We're socially isolating. I'm making, thank the gods I have pasta to make. I'm baking pasta, which kind of has meat in it. So it's kind of like getting a burger, not really, but that can be hard. It can be hard when, even in normal times when we're not where we want to be financially. Remember how many times I tried to manifest so I could go out every day and I could have dinner out and lunch out and have breakfast out? Because I would love to live that lifestyle. I'm not going to lie to you. But it hasn't come through. Hasn't come through. And Daddy Warbucks is not sending us all $12,000 to $20,000. I'm like, cheap ass government. So, so until the government opens those purse strings a little more, yeah, I'm not gonna be, as soon as if they do send us stuff, it's gonna have to go in the bank for most of us, or pay bills that absolutely need paid. But sometimes life sucks. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. We're doing okay. Relatively speaking, we're doing okay. We're all going to have freakouts from time to time, guys. And it's not just going to be the times we're going through. It's normal to have freakouts as a human. I was watching this doctor talk about it, and she was talking about how important it is to do deep breathing and to do meditation if you can do it, or get outside in nature, just socially distance. You can still go outside in nature, but it's important to remember that we're hardwired to respond to a threat with stress. We're hardwired to see something scary like our bank account or our job situation or our housing situation or our health and freak out, because that's what saved our ancestors. So meditation, going out in nature, doing whatever, being creative, doing an art project, something. Whatever relieves your stress, you please remember to do that. It's really important to do it, especially now, guys. We will get through this. It's gonna suck, but just stay the course and we will get through this together. So if you like what you see, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye bye.